me some kind of way out of here, said a joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman there, drink my wine. Plowman, dig my earth. None will ever own the mine. Nobody of it is worth. Hey.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. We don't have a name for the show yet. You'll know what the name of the show is yet. The name of the show is Beep. There you go. You know what the show is. Of course you do. Bringing us in was All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. Great song. I was kind of thinking about the format of this show and what it's going to become. Whether it's going to be, interesting or funny or sad as shit or a mixture of all three. And it still might be, I don't know yet. And you'll hear a bit more about this later, but, we'll never have a Ben Folds 5 song as the opening music. I'll never do that to you guys. Imagine if you press play and you think, oh, I'm going to listen to this comedy podcast by a guy called Ben. She's a brick and I'm drowning slowly. Hell no. We're not going to do that to you. I won't do that to you. Come on. Who turns on a comedy podcast and expects to hear a song about teenage abortion? No one. No one. Oh, God. Well, that's why you heard some Hendrix. I didn't even know what that song's about, but I enjoy that song quite a lot. It's one of my favorite songs, and hopefully sets a happy precedent for the rest of the show. And also I was thinking how should I start this show? How about I'm a syrup bottle that's being tipped over every Wednesday, folks. And there can be loud music being played in the background by a guy called Mex Hernandez, and there could be a stripper that laughs at everything I say. Mike Schmidt might be mildly angry at me to majorly angry at me if I were to do that. You know what, folks? Every time someone starts a new podcast, they should get their own Lily Von Stupp just delivered to them. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the 40-year-old boy. But great podcast. Everyone should get their own Lily Von Stupp. Every podcast needs one. Every podcast needs just a stripper just to sit there and say nothing except for squealing and laughing her head off every couple seconds at every little stupid joke you make. It's probably the number one thing podcasters need these days. I don't have one at the moment. I'm lilyless. So you're just gonna have to deal with me talking. No I'm laughing in the background, unfortunately. Mike Schmidt might be angry if I were to do that, but who am I kidding? I don't have a source of communication with Mike Schmidt, host of the very popular 40-Year-Old Boy podcast. I guess it's Twitter, but that's more of a once a year thing. Well, if you don't know what that show is, it's I would say storytelling as well, kind of like what I'm going for. This a comedy show by Mike Schmidt, where he just sits down for anywhere between 1 hour to 4 hours. The episode I'm in the middle of listening to at the moment is 4 hours long. So yeah, it's very funny, and I kind of wanted to base this show off that a bit, in terms of the format a bit, having a preamble, and then later on you're going to hear some other stuff, and it's all going to be very, very interesting for you. He does these interlude episodes at the end of every year, or it's not at the end of every year. It's at the end of his season, because he started doing it 5 years ago at a certain date. So whenever it hits the 52nd episode, wherever that would be in the year, he does an interlude episode where it's just a comedy, musical type episode. So one of the first ones I heard was a Pink Floyd themed one. So it was the entire Another Brick in the Wall album, which is awesome. But within the style of a parody sort of thing that relates back to stuff that happened in the show that year and just general stuff about the show, which is really cool. And then there was another one the most recent one was just a variety of songs, including some Rolling Stones songs and stuff like that. And I wrote to Mike on Twitter, and guys, I love talking to celebrities on Twitter and stuff like that, and having them respond and not be assholes. It's great. It's great when they do that. I haven't had anyone actually call me treat me like an asshole on Twitter or on any other thing like that. People either don't respond or they do, and they're usually quite nice about it. So I just said, good luck on the show, Mike, and good luck for next year and all that sort of thing. And he responded, and he actually used my name in the tweet, and that was really nice. And it's just nice. Like you guys probably don't know who he is, but to me, he's like this massive internet celebrity, and it really is a cool thing. You probably won't get the same sort of response if you were to tweet to Charlie Sheen. He'd probably just tell you to go buy something that he's getting paid to say to go buy. So yeah. If you haven't noticed already, from me talking about a podcast for the last 5 fucking minutes, and also the fact that you're listening to a podcast made by me, not exclusively, but we'll get to that later because there is another dude, very important dude. I love podcasts, guys. I listen to a lot of them. I used to listen to like 50 hours a week, probably, at my peak. And I've cut down a lot. I'm probably now hovering around the 15 to 20 hour mark a week. Because you realize after a while that you're listening to all these shitty ones that really aren't that good, and you just have to leave some stuff on the cutting room floor and just get your good 10 or so podcasts that are just like absolutely fantastic. So you might be a podcast listener if you're listening to this, or you might just be someone I know that I've conned into listening to this. But yeah, I enjoy podcasts, guys, and that's why I'm going to try and get a bit of style and a bit of substance from those podcasts that I listen to, and kind of bring them over to this show and help it to shape the way this show kind of pans out, I guess. So what you're about to hear in a few minutes is in the past, or it's in the future. It might be in the future, it might be in the past. I'm not entirely sure. The other day, my good friend Matt and I, he's the chief executive of the fun department, if you don't know what his official role is. We recorded a podcast, a segment of this podcast where we talk about all kinds of things. We talk about the times we used to go to school together and crazy shit that happened, funny stuff that happened. A lot of stuff gets beeped out, a lot of stuff gets cut out. I cut out quite a lot of things because I mentioned people's names that I shouldn't mention. I say bad things. Matt didn't do shit. Oh, he didn't say anything bad. I'm like, he's like, I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to piss people off, and like rightfully so. But I'm just like, this person's name, that school's name. So it might sound slightly disjointed when you're listening to this, but yeah, we talk about school we used to go to. Matt talks about going to Bali. So that was pretty cool. He went to Bali for a while and had some fun, and I went on a little caravan holiday, the Benjamin Caravan of Carriage. That would imply that it moves around and goes around New Zealand and Australia, but yeah, that's not the point. So we talk about a lot of cool stuff. And as for how this show's going to evolve, like, dude, I have a major story, and that I was going to talk about this show actually, but I'm not entirely sure how it's going to pan out yet, and I'm not entirely sure how to frame it in a way that doesn't make me look like a complete arsehole. As well as another story that I did do for this episode but got cut out, and that was kind of like a little mini story within the major story that I'm going to be telling next week. That's if I tell it next week. It depends on how it goes in the coming days, how it all arcs up, and how it all comes to a close, and see whether it's going to be a positive or a negative experience, because it might be a very negative experience. I don't know. But if it's a good experience, then you'll definitely hear that story next week, and it'll be a massive one, and hopefully Matt will be here again too. So without further ado, we'll now cross over to the past, or the future. Like, it's the future for you, but it's like it's the future in 5 minutes for you, but for me it was like yesterday. Well, we're traveling through time, folks. We got a fucking TARDIS. We're enjoying the space-time continuum and stuff. Marty, we gotta go back. See that impression that I did of Doc sounded strikingly like Heath Ledger's Joker. So they're two very different characters. One guy is this mad. Oh no, they're both pretty mental and have crazy hair. So yeah, not that different, I guess. Speaking of Batman, I do a killer Bane impression during this segment. Next segment. So we'll look forward to that. But yeah, thanks for listening to my little shitty preamble, and now I'll cross over to the main chunk of the podcast. Yeah, please enjoy. Toodles. Hey, welcome to the show. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
Oh,
How's it going, everyone?
Oh, it's a great start. We just heard a bit of
But for reals.
Nah, for reals though.
For reals, we're back. We're dropping them story time beats. What up, Ben?
Yeah. We haven't thought of a name for this show yet. But hopefully by the time you're listening to this on YouTube, you'll see a name for it. So that'll be cool. And you just came in with a bit of wombats there. Thought it'd be appropriate. Probably wondering what this show's about, and you're probably also recognising us from our other hit podcast, the FNG Show, or Friday Night Gamers Show.
Hit podcast.
Yeah, it's a fucking hit podcast. It's like a good 10 people that listen to it on a regular basis. It's great. Oh.
We have 12 subscribers, so we're doing alright.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But this isn't about games. This is about everything. This is about whatever the hell we want. Because on that show we have to talk about games because we're forced to, against our own will. But on this show we can talk about what we want. And we're gonna do some storytelling. We're gonna do some prime goofing. We'll do a bit of everything.
Do it.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Man, do you want to tell us about that time you went to Bali this year? Because I can't remember much about it when you told me about it earlier this year. But I want to hear some shenanigans.
All right. Well, I went to Bali the start of this year. You know, it was like I think it was in February sometime. It was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it, and just some weird shit happened over there. I'm sure that everyone's been to Bali. Like, will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Like, you just see some weird
knows
shit.
What's up.
I actually drove past her the prison she was in.
Oh yeah,
cool.
To wave?
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. I'd probably get shot.
Yeah, you would.
We had to go past. Had to keep our heads down, otherwise we would have got shot. But
oh yeah.
All jokes. It's great. You know, some funny shit happened just walking on the street, and you just like taxis are just bipping you, and you got keens on motorbikes just like flying up on the footpath next to you. It's great. And then, you know, some merchants come out and just like, oh, you'll buy some shit. Real cheap shit. Yeah.
You buy some shit.
And it's all shit.
Oh man, I distinctly remember you bringing me home a burnt copy of the In-Betweeners movie, so that was all good.
Oh no, the DVDs were awesome. They were like real cheap shit. That was like $1.
Yeah, you brought me home a good present.
Actually, you get like, yeah, mate, you get like 20. You buy like 20 DVDs and you get like 20 free, and it's great. So that was cool. I didn't go much on the shopping, but my second night there. We went out for dinner, and on the way back to our resort, we were just like walking, and there was like a group of like 4 girls behind us, and the motorbike like pulled up next to them, and this girl had like her bag like she was like holding a purse. She wasn't like under her arm or anything, just like holding it. The motorbike like, stopped next to her and just like yanked it from her hand, just drove off. And I was like, oh shit! I didn't actually know what happened. I turned around, and they were like screaming and swearing, and I was like, oh cool. Oh, she must have got mugged.
Were they doing that in Balinese? Were they?
No, they were Australian.
Oh, they were Australian. Okay, well that's even more scary.
A few fit birds.
Fit birds. Dude, where'd you stay at? Like, like a Club Med, or where'd you?
No, mate. I stayed at the Breezes up in Seminyak.
Seminyak.
Yeah,
oh yeah, the old Seminyak. Yeah.
Seminyak, yeah.
Yeah. Is that a nice place?
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, the resort was nice.
Dude.
What better than Cuta and other shit that I've seen.
Like, I know you had a good time, but this is why I don't fucking understand, dude. It's a place filled with like angry people with guns.
Oh no, they're not angry. They're actually really happy people. They're like, you're like, oh no, I accidentally burnt my room down. They're just like, it's alright. And they're just like, have a muffin. And they're very nice people.
Alright, but it's like Singapore though, isn't it? Like, you breathe the wrong way and someone will shoot you and put you in jail for 40 years.
No, it's not as clean as Singapore. Like, you've got.
Oh no, it wouldn't be as clein, but I mean, like, in terms of like how ruthless
the
law is.
on the streets. No, not ruthless. Actually, no, not really. No.
Okay.
No. I was like the guards like at our resort were just like, yeah, mate, and it's like Australian. So good.
So they were basically Dossie.
You kind of. Oh, actually, yeah, they kind of did sound like Dawson.
Yeah. Dossie's
yeah.
one of our co-hosts on the F&G show. Yeah. Anyway, just so the
One
listeners
of
know.
the illustrious co-hosts.
One of
yeah.
my
I'm the other
co-hosts.
illustrious co-host.
Yeah, we're all illustrious co-hosts.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Was it hot there?
Yeah, mate. Oh, it's extremely hot. Like you get out the pool, you walk 5 steps, and you're like instantly dry.
Oh, mate.
So good. Yeah.
So like
went for a walk up the street. Even at night time, it's still hot. Like you walk down the street at night time, you're like getting a sweat up. You walk like 50 meters, and you're like drenched.
dude.
But yeah.
Like, because you're right on the
So
equator
good.
though, aren't you? So I guess it's close to the
Yeah,
equator.
you're a bit below the
Yeah, close
equator,
to it.
but yeah.
Yeah, don't argue.
I
with
got a
me, mate.
mad tan up.
Tan
I
up,
got a mad tan up.
Oh, yeah.
Mate. Yeah, mate. I know where my Balis and my Philippines and all that shit is, mate.
Yeah.
I did geography. Geography, mate. Fucking, I know where Australia is.
Australia.
Oh.
So what's like the
I'll
Balinese
latitude
currency?
and
Is it like
longitude you?
$1 Australian gets you like 10 million Balinese money? I don't know.
Actually, I think when I was over, $1 was roughly 10,000 rupiah. I think.
Oh, I've got rupee.
Yeah.
I've got some. Is that what it is? I got like a couple thousand rupee.
Yeah.
In my drawers.
Yeah.
That my
well,
grandparents
then you got,
got
like,
when
50
they went to Bali. They got some rupee.
Yeah.
I got like a
Alright.
whole bunch of currencies.
Yeah.
I got like $12 American, which is cool. Just like
Pretty good.
American money's really stinky though.
Is it stinky plus?
I love how like guarded you were about that little moment there because you like you were like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna say it. I don't know if I'm gonna say it. Oh, that was awesome. Oh dear.
Prove you wrong.
Little,
Yeah,
little,
but is it? I actually had American money before.
Yeah.
It was actually quite nice. It's like, oh look, I'm nice and green.
Yeah, like
Cool.
I'll give you some Benjamins. Get
Yeah, mate.
some
Chuck us a couple of Benjamins.
yeah.
Yeah, mate.
But yeah,
You got any stories?
mate, I got a story.
Chuck them down.
Story about the Joker and the Peeper tonight. No, just kidding.
Oh, righto.
Little Wolf Mother reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. A few months ago, oh no, it was like a month ago. Parents are like, "Yo, we're going to the family caravan," and I'm like, "Cool." See, this isn't as glamorous as your Bali story because it's not overseas, is it? It's just
No.
it's a 2-hour drive
Yeah.
in a direction from where I am right now, and I'm not exactly sure what direction that is, to be honest. It goes to Tuncurry or to Foster, however you say it. But Matt, you know me. I'm not a beachy person. I'm not a fisherman. I'm not a
Really?
I'm not. I'm
Could have
not.
fooled me.
I'm not a shorts man. I basically am not the right human being for this sort of situation. But I generally had a good time, which surprised the shit out of me because I have been there before. And the last time I was there was like 2 years ago, and it was a bit of a stink. That was cool, but yeah. Anyway.
Stank.
But I use it as
what made it so good?
Okay, dude. Well, for one, it was just
Was it?
mate. Was it what? Was it what?
Mate.
What?
Well, you just boning down.
Nah, mate.
Or you're not. Or you just chilling.
Oh no,
Okay.
I was doing mainly a bit of chilling. But we were there for like 4.5 days, and it's a nice caravan park. Like it's not like Povo. It's like nice. It's got some good facilities. You know what I mean? Like a really nice pool and
Amenities and such.
yes, and
Yeah.
public bathrooms. Oh, sorry.
Communal showers.
Sorry, I'm still recovering from that.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah,
That would have been awesome, dude.
that was pretty
Did
good.
you share any with? Did you share a communal shower with a chick, or were you just any dudes in there? Or,
Oh,
was
dude,
it a bit orkies, or
mate, you're
was
like
it a fully orkies bar?
you're assuming it was much better than it actually was. But let me just break it down why it was actually good. Why it wasn't amazing, but why it was actually good. All right, for one, every time I go into this place or I go like on a long drive, I load my iPod up with like 1,000,000 hours of podcasts. I'm a bit of a podcast fanatic. That's why I make 2 of them now. And so I loaded up with about 35 hours of podcasts. That was going to last me over the 4 days I was there. And surprisingly, I didn't get through all of them, but that's not the point. It's just nice to just lay back, close your eyes, and just listen to people bullshitting for like 3 hours on the way there, and then just lay down and shit. And I got a bunch of magazines that I read. Like I don't usually read magazines that much because they bore me a bit. I'll read a book, but I won't. Yeah, magazines kind of are like, oh, you just put that 100 words there just to fill up the page, didn't you? You know what I mean? So I was reading. I was reading. I read like 3 or 4 magazines, like front to back, and I just felt it's just really relaxing just being away from home, even if it's like there's no internet, but that's what you need. You need
dude,
internet.
It sucked for me. You missed out on FNG. That sucked.
Yeah, I know, but
oh
yeah,
we actually did a U-Test Let's Play while you were away, and I think Dossie's gonna edit that. It was so good. We found a box, and everyone just kept exploding when they went near it, and it was great. I'll have to get on to me about that. That's cool. But yeah,
I know I feel bad because I missed out on that.
Everyone else. Yeah, you should.
I missed out on that little adventure. Alright, but like, I got there, and it's like just like a caravan with with an annex attached to it. It's really nice in there. It's like got my grandparents own it, but like so we got I had like heaps of movies and on the Blu-ray to watch, or Blu-rays to watch, and so I watched a lot of movies while I was there and just chilled. And I watched Inception for the 3rd time, and watched the what was it called? I watched a bunch of Leonardo DiCaprio movies because he's my man.
Okay.
He's my main boy. Ate barbecue for like 4 days straight. Like not a vegetable was had, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty intense. I had scurvy by the end of it, so that was cool.
And not a single vegetable was consumed.
No.
Yeah.
But that's not why it was interesting. Like my mum made a habit
Then
of...
tell us,
okay,
Benjamin.
My mum made a habit of like after the boys were asleep, like going because the water's like really close to the caravan, and she like went and did some like late night fishing, and caught a whole bunch of fish, and it was cool. And like I would periodically like throw on my thongs, and that's another thing. I don't wear thongs, never, except when I'm mowing, which I'll be doing today, and that's a great thing. But yeah, like I just walked around the place, and like I just felt because I'm scared of the dark, folks. I'm pretty scared of the dark. Are you scared of the dark?
Nah, I mean pussies are scared of the dark.
But like, if I were to go outside in a dusty midnight night on a Saturday, I'd be scared shitless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that wouldn't be because it's dark. That'd be like from the things that inhabit the dark, like the ruffians that come down from the pub, and they're just like, I'll back in 1v1 Inferno, mate. That'd be the only reason why I'm scared. I'm not like scared of the dark, but
okay, yeah, well,
just the creatures that are in the dark.
So there's a bunch of Banes in the dark at MMI.
Yeah,
like I was born in the darkness. You are only a guest. There's a bunch of them here, so it's a bit scary. When Gotham is in ashes, you have my permission to die. And so yeah, but here there's no one. There's just like a bunch of old people and that. And this is like this isn't during the school holidays, of course. So there's like not many people my age there, and I'm just like wandering around saying, "Oh, you going, Mum?" Like walking a bit, and it just felt really relaxing being out in the dark, and just like walking around and not feeling like you're gonna get anus. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I had this like retarded ambition that I was like gonna like make friends while I was there, because folks, I don't make friends. I don't make friends. I got my mat, and I've got my Dossie, and I've got my various. Oh, someone's gonna beep that out. I think I'm gonna beep that out. I'm gonna beep that out now. I'm gonna have to beep that out. Fuck. It's alright. You guys will never know. You'll just hear the beep, and you'll go, "Oh, wonder what it Ben meant." Anyway, so, but I'm not good at making new friends, and I thought, like, while I'm here, like, I'm never going to see these people again. Well, you might actually, but I'm never going to really see these people again. So I may as well make some friends, if not, have a bit of a bone down fest. Nah, just jokes. But
How'd that go for you?
oh mate, it went heaps well, eh? I was just
Did it?
no, not at all.
Did it?
Not at all. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even talk to anyone. Like
Oh, okay.
there was a rude person at the fish and chip shop who like spoke to me with a rude tenor of voice. He was a prick. Oh, I got to tell you that story. So for lunch one day, we were like, "Hey, fish and chips," and I took my brothers up to the fish and chip shop, which is just outside the caravan park. I'm like, "Mate,
Yeah.
give me them chips. Give me them other things I want. Here we go." So so after like 10 hours, he hands me the 5 chips that I ordered. Even though I ordered much more than 5 chips, he gives me about 5, in like a paper bag.
Yeah.
Well, not in a plastic bag. So I'm like holding these like full like big bags, and they're like burning the crap out of my hand. Meanwhile, this other chick comes in and she's like, "Hey, latte, right up now. Want a latte?" So he's like, "Okay, I'm making a latte." Meanwhile, like, so while he's waiting for the latte to like germinate or whatever the fuck you do with a latte, like he's just standing there minding his own bollocks a bit. Meanwhile, my brother's like got a bit of gum and he wants to buy the gum, and that's the only thing keeping us from leaving this shop because I just want to get out of there because my hands are burning holding all this shit. And so he just stands there minding his own bollocks while he's waiting for the latte to fluctuate between the power of 0 and 1, and yeah, my hands are burning. And then eventually, after he gets to the latte, he's like, "Oh, what you want, little man? Yeah." And my bro goes, "Yeah, I just want this gum, eh?" And he buys the gum. Meanwhile, my hands are just red at this point. They're just obliterated. I got Two-Face hands. You know Two-Face? Yeah, my hands are that.
Yeah. Okay.
Except both hands are like that. Both hands are like, like flip a coin. Both hands are like doing that. Alright? Double Batman references in the same show. This is awesome. So anyway, then we walk home and have the chips, and the chips are shit. Anyway. Yeah, dude.
Not as good as...
Oh, mate, no one can beat her. I feel bad for... should we beat that as well? I feel bad, like, saying specific things. I don't know, dude.
The chips are awesome, dude.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Prices are well done. I like your prices. And the quantity of food you get for the money you pay, yeah. It's really good. It's really top notch,
yeah, we
mate.
should probably beat... yeah, we should probably beat that.
I might just... Yeah, I'll just beat the name, and then, like, no one else will know what's up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
right.
Dude, do you have anything else you want to talk about, man? Because I've got, like, a ton of shit.
Well, you could talk about your failed bone down session when you like at 3 o'clock at night.
Oh, dude, no. I was just walking around. There's not much to it. I made it up to be a bit of a big thing when I was talking to you because it just like got in my head. But I wasn't being tired Ben about it. I wasn't being like full on anxious Ben. I was just being a bit of a silly Ben where I was like, hey, I'll like walk around at night and I'll like probably meet people and they'll be my best friend forever and I'll get a girlfriend. Like that was the retarded way I went about it. Nothing happened. I failed. Nothing happened. So it's not that big of a deal. Just me being a silly Billy, really. You know what I'm saying? Savvy?
Yeah, it kind of rhymed.
Savvy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the caravan story. It was, the fucking caravan story. What up?
No, that was cool. Sorry.
You got any other stories, man? Because I'm sure you got others.
We were saying some cool stories last night when we were playing Blops too.
Oh, yuck. Go over to the F&G show episode. Was it 6? It'll be. Will it be 6? Yeah, it'll be 6.
It'll be 6.
Yeah, because we canned the last time we did 6. Yeah, go over to there if you want to hear about our opinions on Black Ops. We'll be recording that today, so it should be out about the same time as this. Not that I'd want to tear our audience between the two shows. Like, listen to both of them. Yeah, mate.
But yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you got anything else? Because we were saying some good stuff last night. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you'd be comfortable talking about it though in a public way.
Oh, okay.
Would you? I don't know. It's up to you, man.
I don't know. It depends what story you're thinking of. We're talking about. I remember talking about in public school how we just like rocking the school choir and.
Oh yeah. I know,
fun.
but then that goes back. Then that
directed.
That goes to the anxiety attacks, though. I'm not sure. You want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, but no.
Okay.
Oh, but well, we can talk about the getting all those terrible songs we had to do. It was
Oh yeah.
pretty awesome.
Should we? I'm just a bit scared as to what I should and should not mention. Okay. Well, we used to go to a little school. A little school back in the day, back in Nam. When we were little
Back
kiddies.
in Nam, yeah.
Yeah, when we were little kiddies. And 'twas a shite school to be sure. So much better these days apparently.
Oh yeah, but
So says my brother, but
Matt was there.
yeah, Matt was there. That was alright. I mean, Ryan was there. Can't miss him. Like, gotta love those teeth. Let's see. Oh yeah. So we were doing choir once, and we were up there singing, Fernando by Mamma Mia or something. Oh, by not Mamma Mia, by what's the band called? What's this?
That's right, Fernando's.
Yeah.
Not Mamma Mia, ABBA.
ABBA, yeah. We're up there singing, "Can you hear the drums, Fernando?" We're up there singing that. Because the kindergarten teacher of that school was a bit selfish and she didn't really care what we enjoyed. She just now we're going to sing one of our favourites. True Blue, I'm asking you. Galleries of pink galahs. Something with
God.
diamond stars. Apricots preserved in jars. That's my home. Fucking love Australia. Anyway.
Yeah, it was great.
And then
So
someone passed out during the choir. She did a backflip. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
We're all singing. We're all singing a little 8-year-old hearts out. And then she's like, "Oh, none of this. I'm Geronimo," and she backflipped and fell into a garden. It's a really slack story thinking about it now, but it was a really enjoyable moment.
Yeah,
because it stopped us singing for a good 20 minutes while everyone's freaking out. We were like,
"Oh, that was a good thing," but it scared the shit out of me.
I'm like,
I was like, "Oh god, dead person,
zombie virus? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Oh dear,
yeah, oh mate, it scared the shit out of me.
Oh dear, we had a lot of good adventures at Mimo at ye old school.
Yeah. Oh, like when you come in year 3 and I hated you.
Yeah,
good
dude.
times.
I was jealous of you. We were both smart little brats, and well, you weren't a brat. You were just I'm Matt. What's up? And I was a bit of a Benjamin back then. Not that I'm not now, but
I was a lovable forest animal. But yeah.
Yeah. The fucked up thing happened in year 3. We were all given animals to be we were you're a Bengal tiger and you're whatever, and then you had to talk about them, and I was given the elephant and everyone laughed at me.
No.
Because I'm a fat shit.
I can't remember what I got.
Oh, you probably got wildebeest or something, but I got elephant.
Yeah.
and everyone just laughed at me, and I was like, take the elephant back. I don't want to be an elephant. But that's a bit of classic.
Oh, mate.
Bit of classic Ben. One time in year 3, I fell over and broke my arm. That was pretty fun.
You broke your arm something horrid.
Dude, it was only a green stick fracture. It was like the most it was like the most pussy of arm breaks. It was so.
Oh well.
It was still chuck yourself in a cast for 2 months or whatever, but it really wasn't that big of a deal looking back when you compare to people that have got their bones sticking out of their anuses, and
Do you know someone that's actually had that happen to them?
So I fell down some stairs and cried heaps, and everyone's like, "Oh no, Ben's fucking killed himself." But no,
You didn't fall downstairs. It was like a concrete pathway that went an L shape, and at that time there was no railings there, and you cut across, and you slipped or some shit, and you fell and I'm dead.
were you standing next to me at the time?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I was behind you.
Were you? Wow.
I was behind you.
Did we hate each other
Yeah.
at that point, or were we Beffels?
Yeah, you were far up in front. I was at the back. I'd seen Ben take a tumble. And I was
Yeah.
lol. Yeah.
Man. But after that, we became besties forever. But after
yeah.
I had to teach you a thing or two about not being a twat. But after that, you were good.
I'd slap some sense into you. But,
Yeah. Nah, mate, we were tag teaming all over Minmay. We were heaps good.
Mate, going up getting chips and
yeah,
effing G'ing it up.
Yeah, and certain people don't pay for chips sometimes. Oh,
Don't they?
Those who shall not be mentioned. Some people don't pay for chips. Some people have quirky smiles that you can see from 2 miles away. Oh.
Oh, he's a scrub.
Oh, what a scrub. Anyway.
Scrub.
Some people borrow Ben's Halo 2 special edition and don't ever give it back for 10 months. That was pretty good.
What a ganger. What a ganger, mate.
What a lad.
Full on ganger. Oi, boys, look at these gangers.
Anyway, one notable thing that I remember happening, it was like towards the end, a couple things actually, towards the end of year 6, we kind of had our like year 6 formal, I guess you'd call it. It was more of just like a...
We didn't get pissed though.
No, we didn't get pissed.
We just like sang in the choir again.
I didn't know, did we like, we remember how we went out for like lunch or something, or dinner, or...
Oh yeah. Yeah, Edsa was there and, that was cool.
Oh, Edsa,
yeah, the food was shit.
I played like Sega Rally with Edsa, and that was pretty fun. Dude, like, remember how food there was bad? Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was terrible. It was cold as shit. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet, so you just like go up and like, get your own shit. I hated everything there. Like if it was something that I liked, I got it. But like I ate it and it was cold and tasted like shit. So
yeah, I don't remember eating too much.
But yeah, it was a bit disappointing. You're off bloody playing Sega Rally with Ed.
Yeah, man. Ed's is a classic though. He sold his CDs out of the back of his car. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, he did too, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay. People don't know who Edsa was.
Go the Edsa.
Probably explain who he was. Edsa.
Nah, bollocks.
Nah,
don't worry about it.
Sorry. No, I'll explain it.
Okay.
So it was Michael Edsa, was it? Or was it Michael?
Yeah.
So Michael Edsa was like a small-time musician who like was our like music teacher / math teacher for like a little while. Towards the end.
Was he a math teacher?
Yeah, I mean he taught math for like a couple months for some retarded reason. Anyway.
Okay.
And he told us not to ever pull that shit again, and that's a bit of an in-joke reference I can't even begin to get into because it'll take the funny right out of this show. It'll be funny for about 3 seconds, and then you'll realize how sad it was, and then you'll the whole show will be ruined. So we're not going to go there. But yeah, like, and then one day he's like, "Well, I'm moving to Ireland to be like famous and have sex with whoever I want." So see us, and now he's.
I hope he's not a listener.
That's awesome though. Now he's like mega famous over there, just having a good old, musician life, just being a rock star. You know what I mean? Steve's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was cool knowing someone that kind of got in the biz, I guess. You know what I mean?
One could say that.
And when we had him for choir, we'd actually sing half decent songs. So that was good.
Yeah, for that time.
Yeah, and then he was away one day, and it's straight back to True Blue, straight back to the cat came back. The very next day, the old cat came back. Thought he wasn't going to the old cat came back because he couldn't stay away. Sorry. Had to be done, man.
Yeah, bravo.
I remember like another awesome day just before we left year 6. You and I like we came it was like the end of the year like it was like a farewell sort of thing to the year 6s that we had like at school where and so everyone so we were all out at the front and we were like getting given like being said goodbye to and all that sort of shit. It was like a little presentation. And then after that, everyone's like, okay, I guess we're going to chill here for 3 hours. And then you and me are like, fuck off, we're going to go watch James Bond. And we went and watched James Bond.
Yeah, I remember
we just bunked off to the theatre and watched...
We didn't even go to school. We were just like, dude, come play some Far Cry 2.
Yeah.
And we left, and we got back, and, that was a great movie. Oh, by the way, do you want to go see Skyfall?
Dude, I want to see Skyfall, yeah, sure.
Dude, let's go see Skyfall sometime.
Yeah, we should. Continue the tradition. Like 4 years ago, we watched Quantum of Solace. Now we can watch Skyfall.
Yeah, mate.
That is good. That just gave a really clear indication of our age. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, but we're not
really like We're really like 37.
Yeah, we're not. But we're young. But we're not shit people that are young. You know what I mean? We're not bad.
We're not squeakers, if you know what I mean.
We're not
like,
snorties.
All you COD people out there. We're not squeakers.
Yeah. We're not full on snorties.
Yeah.
We're not them. Just so y'all know. We're half an hour into the show, and just in case you were wondering, we're not snorts. Just to lay it out there.
Yeah. Sorry to clarify that when we started.
Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. No one's being confused. Oh dear. But dude,
But yeah.
I am moving school soon. At the end of this year, I am coming to your school.
Really? Where are you going?
To Cardiff.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Are you that dumb?
Yeah,
Are you that? I wonder where Ben's going.
I was just having to go,
I just
having to go.
I just rock up at your school day one, and you're like, "Oh, cool, Ben's here." Oh dear, oh dear.
No, mate. Just like chuck a ganger, mate.
Dear, oh dear. Anyway,
Like rock up, just like, where are all them gangers at?
where are the gang is that, bro?
Just
So I will be moving into
Stankies.
a public school again for the first time in 4 years, and a bit scared. I'm just gonna get anused, but I think it should be good.
No, you won't get anus, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be tits.
But there's some proper gangers at your school, apparently.
There's a fair few gangers, but
Yeah.
there'd be a few gangers at your school as well.
Oh, not as many. There's a few like just I love Jesus gangers, but
Yeah.
I don't.
We don't have those, so you don't have to like get Jesus like crammed down your throat. So.
Oh, dude, there's like the shit that's been happening to me for the last like fortnight would make a great story, but I'm not sure how to like frame it without being tarred Ben. So I think I'll just leave it for now. But dude, did you do your end year examinations? Like your end year, like you did, didn't you?
Yeah, finished. Yeah.
And this is a retarded thing. You only had to do like 3, like science, something and something, didn't you?
Yeah, we did science, geography, and history. Yeah, we did geography and history on Monday.
Yeah, you're really bent because that sounds way too easy. That sounds incredibly easy.
Not really, because like our like maths and our English ones, we've had like mini tests like all year that like accumulate to be like our yearly, so we don't really have to do one, and we have like scopes for that anyway.
Did we have mini tests and the end year test and half yearly test?
Oh, I don't think you would have had as many of us as us though.
Oh, I think we did.
We had a lot of mini tests, dude. We had like 10 for maths.
Oh yeah.
Like it wasn't just like one term; it was like one every 3 weeks or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Righto. All right then.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, mate.
You don't have to you don't have to do PE tests at all, do you?
No. God no. Oh lol.
I love how people at other schools, they're just like they can't believe that that's a thing. Because I tell my dad about that, and he can't believe it either. Because back in his day, back in Nam, but PE was just jumping around, being a cool kid. Like, it wasn't.
What's PE?
I have to learn about like don't do drugs and stuff. And Mary wanted to bone down with Brad, but Brad wasn't having any of it. What are they going to do now? Write a 1-page essay on the situation. You know what I mean? So
Jack a ganger, eh?
Yeah, mate.
Full on gangers.
Gangers, bro.
Yeah. Mate.
So yeah, school's retarded, but I am looking forward to changing. Gonna miss a lot of people at my school. Gonna miss a lot of people.
But dude, you're coming to my school though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, there'll be Hipster Luke, and there'll be Dossie, and there'll be Ethan, and all the other cool kids that I'll meet.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be tits.
Yeah, it'll be great. Dude, how about you tell us about like your first day in year 7?
I don't want to.
No, I was saying while we're on the
Nah, seriously, dude, it was shit.
Yeah,
it was shit though. I was a little fat kid then.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, I was a fat kid. I don't want to delve back into fatness, but
all right, man.
I'm not fat anymore, people. But just in case you're looking to bone anyone.
You're still
dude. I'm a size 16, non-busty brown. So,
Okay.
folks. But yeah.
Okay. There's so many questions.
Anyway,
there, but
it sucked. I had short hair then. I looked really fat.
I can't remember you with short hair. I can only remember you with your curly matlocks. You know what I mean?
I had a crew cut. And it kind of sucked. I was thinking of like cutting it short again. Just like when I can grow a beard, I'll just like go for like the Nathan Drake look, or maybe a Josh Radin beard. Be cool.
I've got a goatee happening
yeah.
at the moment.
Cool. Well, I've got my 6 day growth going. So
Yeah, mate. My goatee is like a 4-week growth at the moment.
yeah, I haven't got shit.
And then
It's been
like
6 days.
and then my beard is like just chilling out for the last 4 days or so. But yeah,
It's alright, mate.
facial hair is pretty
Yeah.
fun. It's pretty good.
Oh, it is. It's pretty good, yeah.
But I see like people that are a few years older than me, and they can just rep some decent beards, and I can't rep a decent beard yet. Like I can.
I want a decent beard. Dude, I could rep a decent beard if I could frickin' grow one.
So that's what I was saying. I was saying I could beat Usain Bolt if I had a leg. Like, I said, oh, you're a silly one.
Yep.
Mate.
Nah, I could though. Smashing.
Yeah, mate. Dude.
Oh.
But like.
But seriously though, I'd smash him.
You'd smash.
Dossie'd smash him. He's black.
He's pretty black. He's probably one of the blackest
Oh.
people in existence. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh nah. But you think you don't know what he looks like.
I don't know what he looks like, but he sounds pretty black. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
Nah, he's
describe
not
it, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, do you have anything else you want to talk about, man?
No, what are you? No.
So Matt, do you want to do some plugs? You want to plug it up in the way we always do?
Plug it up.
Let's plug it up.
Whatever, eh?
Yeah, fucking.
You
plug
know,
it
as
up.
usual, Sun Oblivion on Steam, Xbox Live, what up, Twitter. Keeping it real.
Yeah,
That'll do me.
That'll do.
We now return to Mediocre with Ben. Brought to you by Pedophiles R Us.
Oh, in jokes. You got to know that the audience is gonna fucking love them. They're gonna really enjoy not knowing what's going on. They're gonna love that. Anyway, at
their fault.
Hawk9664 on Twitter. I don't have Facebook because Facebook's for people that have ability to talk to other people. I am on Steam, Hawk9664, same as Xbox. On PSN, I am Bennington96. But more importantly, go and listen to our other show, the F&G show, the Friday Night Gamer show. It's all about video games. It's all about us goofing. It's all about Dossie being a cool kid. New episode coming up soon. We're going to be talking about Blops. We're going to be talking about Assassin's Creed. We're going to be talking about Halo. It's going to be quite the good episode. Probably one of the best episodes we've done yet, I think. So look forward to that. You can find that on the Friday Night Gamers AU YouTube channel. So do that. Send us emails on Friday Night Gamers 9664@gmail.com. Do all that sort of stuff. Talk to us. Please talk to us. But more importantly, even more importantly, I write for a blog called The Young Game Journo because I hope to be a journalist one day, and we might talk about that on a future episode. And we'll
do a careers episode.
Yeah, we'll do a careers episode. That'd be awesome. And yeah, it's just me doing reviews and doing articles and all that sort of stuff. And my Black Ops 2 review and my very, very late Halo 4 review will be going up soon. So you can find that blog at theyounggamejourno.wordpress.com. Because fuck paying $100 a year to have my own URL. F that. So with that, I think we'll close the show. Are we done, Matt?
I'm done. Let's go. Let's wrap it up.
You don't want to mention any Alanas or any? Obviously,
I know an Xbox AU presenter.
Oh, dude. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about that. Can we talk about that on a future show? Just
on a future one, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. We can't.
Maybe
now.
she'll be on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Suffice it to say, Matt.
No defos for sure, but
Matt's a mild creepster sometimes, but that's all good. We still love him.
Oh, but Ben's a creature as well.
I'm not a creature, alright?
You're a creature of the night. You walk out of your caravan, you're just like, do I spy succulent, juicy buttocks? You just creature it up.
Dude, it wasn't anything like that. I was just like walking around looking for friends.
You get your dragon fire out and you're just like, hello. Yeah, mate.
Dude, I was just like walking around, just going, oh yeah, there you go. I wasn't being. I wasn't being mega creepster about it.
deposit that one in the bank. Oh, you were a bit.
I wasn't inviting Alana Pierce to be on our show. Like I wasn't doing that level of stuff. You know what I mean?
But that, like, I wasn't like being I wasn't like going, hey, wanna be on a podcast? I wasn't doing that sort of stuff. I was like, I was just, chilling.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I was just chilling, eh?
I'm sure she took it well when she deleted all your tweets.
No, there's gotta be something to that. That's just no.
Yeah, there's something to it. Is that she didn't want any evidence of how she blew you off. That's what the S was.
I think. I don't know, mate. We'll have to confirm. That's not a kill confirmed yet, mate.
That's not a kill confirmed. Okay. God damn.
That's not a kill confirmed yet.
All right. Well, before this show gets any longer, we will leave now. I bid you all adieu.
Podcast. Oh, whatever. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody wake up. Welcome to the future. There's nothing going on here. It's just me and my personal computer.